Pass to Robinson. Outside Hill. Fires for three. Shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you've just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Williams kicks to Robinson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
Rockets trail by 21. Here's Sloan. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Booker. And another three for Houston.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Hill dishes to Nowitzki. Here's Robinson, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Sloan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
All right, Houston, coming into the corner, your own Rockets power dancer. Give it up.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. Third in three-point shooting, fifth in second-chance points. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And it's their ranking and the three-point percentage that really catches my eye. A team stocked with some real sharpshooters. And when you can stroke it like that, the green light doesn't get any brighter. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
No good from Booker.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Here's Sloan. There's the pick. And the foul called on Freak. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Robinson's checked in for JaVale McGee. Parsons comes in for C.J. Miles. Matthews, he's checked in for Williams. And Barea subbed in for Hill. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And that one's good. Beverly.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Beverly. That's 7 points for Trevor Ariza.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Robinson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooters.
Rockets trail by 20, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And that one's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ariza no luck.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
There's a screen by Robinson. Howard with the steal, and here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Beverly's got his second basket of the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Inside, Robinson with the block. One-on-one here.
Let's get the ball inside.
Matthews, no good. Rockets trail by 18. Chalmers passes to Beverly. Beasley the screen. And Chalmers kicks to Ariza. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Barea, defended by Beverly, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Robinson. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Mavericks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
You're horrible, Houston!
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
These guys have been raining down threes lately.
Get into them
Wesley
on the
Matthews on
perimeter.
top. Freak
Post.
is second.
Rotate over and make your presence.
These two
felt.
guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Here's Chalmers. 9-point game his last outing, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Barea kicks to Robinson. Beasley comes with the double team, and stolen by Chalmers. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Parsons' shot is off.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Beasley the screen. And here is Chalmers. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Now here's Johnson. 13-point lead. Robinson, that's good.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Beasley the screen, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Looking at some numbers for Parsons, his last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue. Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in it.
Now here's Barea. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Beverly. They trail by 16. Howard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Robinson slides in.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Beasley with a screen on Johnson. Back to Beasley. And stolen by Parsons. Now here's Barea, defended by Beverly. To the middle, here's Robinson, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been...
Wow! I mean, just beautiful. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for J.J. Barea. Now here's Henson. 17 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz. Brewer dishes to Booker. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Decker. Another miss by Houston. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Parsons kicks to Robinson. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And the Mavericks with some changes. C.J. Miles comes in for Parsons, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Johnson. And Brewer kicks to Booker. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Rockets and where they stand statistically. 3rd in opponent field goal percentage, 3rd in opponent points per game, and they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And going back to their defense, they make so many things difficult for their opponents. I mean, they make those second effort plays, and the intensity level never wavers.
Mavericks leading by 22. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by Dallas. Count that one. Here's Hill. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Robinson high post. Look at that. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
Here's Decker, following the score by Dallas. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Dallas. There's the feed to Sloan. To the inside. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Snatched away. Over in the corner, Decker feeds to Sloan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sloan's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Robinson for 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's